Hello everyone, this is the TheNotSoSadPanda here, saying hello. So, as you can see, we are back in The Last of Us. This is my review of The Last of Us. So I'm going to go over some things that weren't covered in my first impressions, basically, because I haven't even run into them quite yet. So, first things first, let's go ahead and show you some more of the UI, which, once again, was nothing I had encountered before, so it wasn't something I needed to show you guys. First things first, you get melee upgrades, and this is just like their crafting system. As you can see, it's very simplistic. You have blades, binding, which is tape, rags, alcohol, explosives, and sugars, and all of that is what is going to more or less cover all your crafting. So you can put blades on your melee weapon if you have one. I currently don't. And this current save, I'm a little bit more than halfway through on this current save. I'm on New Game Plus on my completed one, which I'll get to that in a minute. So you have the shiv, you have a health kit, you have Molotov, you have a bomb, which this bomb is an explosive, kind of like a grenade. It's gonna throw shrapnel. It's gonna throw the scissors everywhere, and you have a smoke bomb, which the smoke bomb isn't really extremely useful for infected, but it's good for hunters, which hunters are people that are basically trying to take advantage of your misfortune. Like, oh, they ran out of bullets, cool. When, the infected are done with them, let's go steal their shit. And that's basically what the smoke bomb is good for, is them not seeing you, one, and two, they also won't fire into the smoke, so you don't have to worry about being shot. And it also makes good if you're trying to get from one cover to another cover and there's a lot of guns, or if you know that there's a certain amount of them in an area, you could stealthily take them out within the smoke. And the grenade, self-explanatory, so is Molotov health kit. The shiv is, you can use it as a melee weapon. It does have a durability. You do get 2 uses out of it most of the time before it breaks, depending on your skill level. Also, you can use it to pry open door locks, so that's something else too. And this is skill. It's kind of like a level up system. Or as close as you're getting to a level up system. Basically, what it does is you get I want to call them sedatives. It's not important what they're called. They might be called sedatives. No, they're not sedatives. But basically, you pick them up. They come in plants, pill bottles, whatever. Because all the ammo, all these there's manuals as well, and things like that. All are throughout the world. So you have to find things and scavenge. So it's a survival action game, definitely. And then you just spend your points and you level these things up. They increase certain things, as you can see. I mean, they're all pretty self-explanatory. And over here you have artifacts. The artifacts are like the walnut poster, just things that remind you of, society, more or less is what it is. And there's also maps, notes, things like that. You get firefly pendants, which are hidden everywhere, once again, and they're just like little dog tags is what they are. They're kind of easy to spot because they look like oversized dog tags on on the floor or whatever when you do find them, and they have people's names and a number. So also the training manuals go into here. There are different levels of training manuals. Like the first one, it does increase your things. So as you can see, health, there's 2 health ones. So that just increases on how much you might be able to heal yourself for. And you have comics, which comics are just, I guess they're kind of like Easter eggs because they don't actually have any real significance other than Ellie likes them. Also, as you can see on my back, there's not a there is a crafting bench which you can upgrade your weapons and upgrade your backpack. So as you can see, I do have a weapon holster, and weapon holster allows me to carry two pistols, one in my back, one on my side. Same thing here, one on my back, and the other one is technically still on my back, but that one's supposed to have a holster. And everything else is right here in the little simple UI. You use your, not the analog stick, but use your D-pad to access all this. And the pause menu, you go to bonuses, there's some unlocks. Certain things, you get money in a wallet. I'm not sure how you get money, to be honest with you, but I mean, that's something you guys might know. But everything in here costs money, so you can buy different skins, different concept art, things like that. There's also your statistics and tags, which statistics just tell you, oh yeah, you've done so many melee kills, you've done so many shivs, this and that. This is probably the slowest part in the game, that's why I've chosen this part. But honestly, there's not anything bad. Oh, see, here we go. While we're looking at it, oversized thing, dog tag, and it does glow. All the items that you can pick up do glow or shimmer or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, back to what I was saying. There aren't many bad things I can say about this. I do think that the crafting system is a little simplistic, but then again, I'm glad, I didn't need, like, oh yeah, get batteries, but, there's 4 different types of batteries, much like in, Riptide, in, the Left 4 Dead series, or not Left 4 Dead, you know what I'm talking about, guys. I know you do. The Dead Island. That's what I was thinking of. Why can't I pick that up? Oh, I'm full on both. Okay. That's also something else that I'm sort of nitpicky on, is the fact that you can actually only carry 3 of not only the material, but the actual item. And there's not an upgrade that I know of, whether it's a skill or a crafting recipe, in general, that allows you to carry more. So, yeah, just the little nitpicky things. Like, the only thing negative I would have to say are just little nitpicky things. Like, there are small clipping issues, like super small. I ran into them twice in like the 20-some hours of gameplay, because this is actually a really long game, and you will die quite a few times. Especially when it comes to the clickers, not really the runners. I mean, the runners aren't a big deal, but the clickers are, because if you don't have a shiv, and you don't have like at least 1 point in Shiv Master, you won't even be able to get them off you. So even if you do have a shiv until you have that point, you're kind of screwed. I'm trying to make this as spoiler free, by the way, which is why I didn't go into that room, because that does start a cutscene.
Found out where they went.
But yeah, like I said, there's only like super small things like the graphics I don't think are like, you know, sorry, I was coughing. So, but yeah, I don't think they're super top of the line, but they are very good. Don't get me wrong. And no, I couldn't do it better, so I guess I should shut my mouth. But yeah, there's all kinds of nice little details. I know I showed you guys last time. There's just little super teeny tiny things that bug me. Like some of the textures look just a little flat, but for the most part, it's really, really good. And the highest praise I think I could give this game is the fact that I would personally say that I do not plan on reselling this or trading it in or anything, and that when it does come out for the PS4, I would definitely consider buying it again, just to have the updated graphics. Just because that is kind of the only thing that other than like the little nitpicky things, like I said before, like this some super simplistic crafting system and stuff like that. But other than that, I mean, it's a really good game. I would definitely put it in a must buy. Definitely the best game I played in a while. I mean, the story and the like emotion that you get from these characters and the depthness of the characters is super great. I mean, Naughty Dog, which, I mean, great job. I mean, I don't know what else to say. The only, sorry, um, yeah, I want to know where they've been hiding it. Like, once again, Naughty Dog, the only games I can think of, which, I forgot, Uncharted, Jack and Daxter series, Crash Bandicoot. Those are the only games I know that, Naughty Dog has produced. So, I mean, where have they been hiding this? Because this is fantastic storytelling. Super fantastic. Love the world. The levels are great. I mean, from Crash Bandicoot and Uncharted, or not Uncharted, whatever the other one is, the Indiana Jones, the new Indiana Jones. That's what I'm going to refer to it as. Um, I mean, it's a really good game. Like I said, I don't know any higher praise than the fact that I don't plan on trading it or selling it, and I would like to get the one for PS4. Like, I don't know, whatever, you know. I would definitely. I mean, I wouldn't rate it a 10 because I don't think anything's perfect. Um, but yeah, it's just good game. I mean, it's long and it does take a little bit to get used to. The character development and all that's great. Pacing's really good. Like I honestly don't know what else to say about this game. It's a good game, and I think if you haven't seen the opening cutscene on my first impressions and all that, I mean, definitely go check it out. And I would definitely put this in a must buy, definitely. But yeah, so this has been the Not So Sad Panda, guys. And my review of The Last of Us, and I'll catch you guys next time. Also, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all later.